Pisces, hello, my lovely fish. So let's see what we got. We're going to be doing your 2021, kind of what do I need to focus on? What do I need to be aware of, like key points. So we're going to use some major arcana cards to kind of hit on major things that you may be dealing with this year. Then we're going to look into obstacles and we're going to use tough shit tarot. And I know my cards look like they've been through shit, but it's because sometimes I gotta hit a lot of people with the truth with these cards. So these are gonna be your obstacles, and then we're gonna come back in and sweeten it up with the goddess deck. So let's get into it, Pisces. Oops. What do we have going in for Pisces? 2021 spirit messages for my Pisceans. What? What do we have? 2021 Pisces. Messages for my Pisces. Messages for the Pisces spirit. Thank you, spirit. This is it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. So we're gonna all come out at the same time. Let's see. One more time, spirit. One more card. Messages for the Pisces. Okay, so we have the Hermit. We have the Hierophant. We have the Moon. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Emperor. So, male or female, I feel like some of you definitely are going to be connecting with someone that brings in opportunities for jobs, money this year. So, you may have somebody who comes in as a mentor, as a boss or a supervisor. It's like you've been doing a really great job. Let me go ahead and let you in on some opportunities or positions that we have opening up. So I will say, if you go on a network, definitely put yourself out there. If you have someone who's like, kind of telling you, look, I can help you out or I can open doors for you. I will say that you're going to be somebody who's genuine about helping you. And this could be somebody who sees your potential, or this could be somebody that you already work with and they're like, okay, I already see the things that you're doing. Let me go ahead and open doors and elevate you a little bit higher. I feel like you guys are going to be busy, and I feel like last year you had a lot going on. So some of you are going to really feel drawn or pulled in a lot of different directions. But I feel like this person is coming in to help you focus a little bit on priorities, male or female. Normally the emperor is a male boss, but I get a lot of feminine energy, and it could be or masculine energy, but I feel like there's a female somewhere in the mix too. Definitely shows opportunities that are coming in. There's something about getting focused on the straight and arrow, which means don't try to do 15, 20 things this year. Literally get things done, prioritize, get it done, and move. Close it off and then move on. Some of you are going to be slowing yourself down if you're trying to do 15, 20 things. It's going to be too much. It's going to be overwhelming. Even if you've done it before, Spirit is almost like there's opportunities where that door is opening, closing, opening, closing. So you may miss opportunities because of something else that's distracting you work wise. Could be relationship too, because I do feel like there's some love connections that are coming in. Some of you may even find yourself being drawn to people that you work with. Be really careful though that if you're crossing that line, that it's not really affecting your money. Now, if you don't mind it affecting your money, that's a whole nother thing. But if you're working with someone and you get involved with them and you can't focus on your work, or they start to cause problems with your work and your check starts to get a little bit thin, some of y'all gonna feel some kind of way about it. So if you don't if you can't help it and you kind of fall for somebody that you're dealing with business wise, I will say make sure that you protect yourself and focus in on what you need to do. Don't fall behind on it. Now, we do have the Hermit card, and for a lot of you, I feel like this is education, studying, and it could be because you have a lot of things that are coming in. Some of you may be going back to school. Some of you may just be pulling away because you have too much on your plate. Some of you may be pulling back because you're focused on a goal this year and you're like, I don't have time to deal with a lot of extraness or extra people. Some of you are going to be working on some really big projects, and this is completion for you guys. So if you've been working on something for 5, 10, 15 years, I feel like this year it's either you're going to go ahead and finish it up, complete it, or you're going to have to trash it. Because if you don't do it this year, I feel like that you're going to have somebody else who comes in and just pulls it through. So I will say if you have something very important to you, Pisces, that you want to get done this year, and you're trying to patent it, or you're trying to put it out there first, or you know that there's really good opportunities that are coming in with it, do it. Don't sit on top of it, because you're going to have somebody that's going to whoosh pass right by you and then get it in. And it could be because, like I said, you may be distracted with too many things. Now, hermit mode is definitely like, I need to focus on me. I need to focus on what I need to do. I don't want to be out there socializing. So with everybody still with COVID, this might actually help you out, where it's like, I can't really get out there the way I want. But if you are getting out there, make sure that you kind of pull yourself back in and do things that you need to do, especially when it comes down to studying. There is a lot of spiritual growth. So some of you may find yourself either taking classes this year that are religious or spiritual, or you may even find yourself on the other side teaching. But there is a lot of spiritual expansion that's coming in. We have the Hierophant with the moon. And I feel for a lot of you, this could be some type of big awakening that's going to be coming in. This is maybe hidden knowledge, things that are coming out. Maybe you're remembering who you were from a past life, or the knowledge that you had. But I do feel like there's a lot of spiritual growth that's coming in. Some of you may even be making stronger connections to people in your community that are very spiritual or very religious. You could be studying under these people. Like I said, for a few of you, you might be the person taking people under you. I will say be really careful with the people that you get entangled with. I don't know if I use that word entanglement, but some of y'all are going to be in an entanglement with a spiritual person. I feel like it. This could be somebody who's crossing the line. This may be somebody who is not everything that they say they are, male or female. It doesn't have to be a sexual thing. This could be somebody that literally is just, using you for money, or not being completely upfront with you. So if you're planning any type of initiations, or joining covens, or joining groups, make sure that you research. Take your time, watch how this person does things, how everything goes. Because I get somebody who's talking a good game, but this person may still be hiding something that they're not sharing with you. And some of you may be pulling back because maybe you're possibly studying or learning some type of knowledge from this person. Not everybody that calls themselves spiritual or religious acts that way, or lives that lifestyle. So be really careful that you don't be taken in by someone, especially if there's a lot of talk about money. Let's get you in. Let's get you initiated. Let's move you up. Let's get you in. Let's get you initiated. Let's move you up. If somebody's kind of coming back and forth to that, be careful that you're not being taken advantage of for your finances. Now, that being said, I do feel that there's a lot of spiritual growth that's coming in. Intuition is very strong. Discernment is very strong. Use it this year. Don't allow anybody to come in and think for you. Um, there's a lot of growth that's happening. Some of you may have mediumship abilities developing. You may be having stronger connections with spirit. You may be feeling pulled in directions that you never even thought that you were going to be in. And it's because there's major growth that's happening. A lot of things are being hidden. They're coming to the surface, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it did, but I just kind of felt weird saying it. But if you felt like there's some type of spiritual knowledge that you haven't been connecting with, I feel like that is going to come out. Whether this is meeting someone that's going to bring that out in you, or you actually doing some legwork, studying and researching something that you grow in. Um, there's definitely more opportunity for money, career, but like I said, don't be everywhere. Focus on what you're trying to do, prioritize, and it looks like you're going to get there a lot quicker. If you find yourself pulled in too many different directions and you start to get stagnant, or it's not moving forward, it's because you've got to prioritize, close, move. And then once you start getting into the structure of that, you're going to see yourself really moving a whole lot faster towards the end of the year. All right, let's look in Tough Shit Tarot and see what obstacles or things that you may have to deal with that are holding you back, or could possibly be holding you back. Let's see. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Anything they need to hear, Spirit. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. We got a little thing of control freak, and I saw it in somebody else's cards. I can't remember, was it Virgo? So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody that is literally trying to get things to just go their way, or there's only their way that they can do it. So you might be connecting with somebody that may be a little bit inflexible. If this is not them, then this could be you. Spirit is like, there could be an issue with prioritizing, where some of you may be like, I know I need to focus on this, but I feel like I can do 5 or 6 things at one time because I can handle it. But you're really not doing what you need to do in a productive way. You're running in place. So I will say, Spirit is saying, be open to change. You can't control everything. Some of you are going to be moving. Your environment is going to be changing. You may not be happy about it. You may not be in a position where you want to move, but Spirit is showing that there's something that's going to be coming through because there needs to be a change in your environment. Whether this is where you live, city-wise, state-wise, or your actual house or apartment, there looks like there's going to be some changes that come in, and it's because they need to. If some of you have been thinking about moving, Spirit is like, this is the year to do it. So if you've been kind of mulling over it, well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm waiting for my money to get better. You may have an opportunity where money comes in, but some of you may have Spirit push you in a situation where it's like, okay, this door is closed. You can no longer live here. You have to move forward. I also see too, Spirit is like, don't. I kind of get there is influence from your mom that may be somewhere deep inside holding you back, or maybe something that you still need to work with. So some of you may have some mother issues that you need to work through this year. There's some things, whether this is being a mother or being a parent, whether you're male or female, some of you may be reevaluating the relationship that you have with your children or with your mother or a mother figure. This could be an aunt, a grandmother. But I feel like there's going to be something where there's more conversations or more time that needs to be spent to work something out or have a relationship pull back together. um, Spirit is showing that a lot of you are intelligent, very, very smart, but you're allowing yourself to get caught up in gossip or stuff that's kind of like bullshit this year. So make sure that you're not getting distracted by drama that other people are, bringing up. Like, I need to be over there and I need to be in it because it's interesting, because it's showing that you could get sucked into something that you don't need to be in. Be careful this year that you don't allow people to use you, use your name, use your energy. Well, Tanya said this, and I know if you didn't hear it from Tanya, Tanya didn't say it. Some of you are going to be dealing with this issue where there's going to be some gossip around, whether this is gossip about you or gossip about other people. Be careful that you don't get caught up in it where somebody's trying to make you the scapegoat of it, Pisces. Um, and it's showing you got a lot of decisions coming in this year. It's time to go ahead and choose. You can't ride the fence anymore. It's a yes or a no. I'm going to move. I'm not going to move. I'm going to date this person. I'm not going to date this person. We're going to be in a relationship. We're not. We're getting married or we're not. There's no straddling the fence this year. It's either or. So some of you are going to be having a struggle with that. But Spirit is like, you got to come to a place where you're making decisions and moving forward. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. So this is a goddess deck, goddess oracle deck. Pisces, Pisces. Ooh. Oh. It's just flying out for you, Pisces. Goodness gracious. All right. Let's see. We got quite a few that fell out. Go outside. True love. Easy does it. Sensitivity. And independence. All right. So the first one, go outside, is pretty much self-explanatory. Get out. Stop being in your house. Get off your phone. Put your phone down. Turn your TV off. Even if you are outside on a trail walking or whatever, put your music on, but don't be on Facebook. I know some people that do it. I saw somebody just walking into a car the other day because they were looking at something on social media. Spend some time gardening, take your animals, take your children, get some fresh air, some vitamin D, and the vitamin D that comes from the sky, Pisces. I mean, that other one is good too, but the one that comes from the sky. So I definitely feel like Spirit is saying you've been cooped up, whether this is with COVID or whatever. You need this. You need this to free your mind. And it's so weird because I've been getting this message for like 2 months, and we have a trail, and Spirit keeps going like, go walk the trail, go walk the trail. And I'm like, I just really don't want to. I really don't want to, Spirit. And they're like telling you go walk the trail. So I said last week I was going to walk the trail. This week I got busy, so I'm going to definitely have to get out there because there's something on this trail that they need me to see. Some of you could be dealing with this energy where maybe there's something outside that you have to come across. Maybe it's going to free your mind. Maybe you're going to see an animal that you're supposed to take in. Maybe you're going to meet this true love on this trail, because we do have love coming in. It's showing that your romantic stirrings have been brought to the surface. And the universe is delivering this love to you. Some of you, this is going to be a love like no other. You won't even be expecting it. This person could be of a different race, different culture. Could be coming from a different country. They may move into your area. You may be moving to their area. And then you're on this walking path, or you're in the park, stretching, doing whatever you do, getting them kinks out. And then you meet this person. But this is a destiny meeting. This is showing for a lot of you, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, you're going to cross paths with this love. And it's weird because I've been seeing love come in this year too. So for a lot of you, you may get God. Easy does it. Easy does it is like there's no need to worry. There's no need to stress. There's no need to rush anything. Take your time. This could be on this love. This could be like, okay, we know something's coming in. It may feel really, really good, but take your time with it. For a few of you, this could be with career. Like, I got to do this. I got to finish this. I got to complete my degree program. Now I need to get this job now. I need to be in this relationship now. I need to have this baby now. Spirit is like, you need to be really careful that you don't overexert. You don't push yourself. It basically is saying everything is occurring in perfect time. This is divine timing. And I saw this on Virgo, I think, too. So some of you may be dealing with a Virgo where it's like, don't freak out. It's coming in when we want it to come in. It doesn't matter how much you chant, how much you put crystals out or whatever. This is coming in when Spirit wants it to come in. So just chill out, relax, and when it happens, it happens. We have sensitivity. Sensitivity is basically showing that you are going through some type of phase where conversations that seem harsh are not what you want to do anymore. Food that is too heavy are things that you don't want to do anymore. Certain chemicals and things that you use around your house maybe are not you don't like them anymore. Some of you might even be dealing with some type of autoimmune disorder, fibromyalgia, where you can't even stand the way some of your clothes feel when they're touching your body. It is showing that you may be eliminating things through a process of eliminations where it's like, okay, I wear this, so it must be my laundry detergent. Or I ate this in my salad and my throat kind of swelled up, so maybe I'm allergic to this. But there is something that's coming in. Be prepared that you may be a little bit more sensitive to your environment, your foods, and the people around you. Independence is showing that you're strong enough to reach success. You don't really need a whole entourage behind you. But I do feel like there's going to be some networking that is going to be coming in with you. But Spirit is showing if you really are trying to pull away, you don't need a group of people to work with you this year. If you're, with a group of people doing lives and everything like that, you don't need those reinforcements. If you're working on a project and you're like, I just want to bring other people in for their opinion, Spirit is like, you really don't need that. You have everything that you need to be successful in your own way, in your own right. Doesn't mean that you can't network with people, that you can't support and get support from other people, but it is showing that for a lot of you, you're not taking a ton of people to the top with you. Whatever the success is coming in on your back. So be careful of coat riders, people that are tagging on to you because they're reading your cards or they see that you're moving forward, but they're not really bringing anything to the table. They're just riding your back, piggybacking. Like, yeah, you here, I'm here too. Well, no, because I worked for it. You rode back there. So some of you are going to be looking at this and cutting ties with people that basically are just trying to ride off of your energy. Be really careful with that you're not bringing people further along than what they need to be in your life. All right, Pisces? Mwah. Love you.